Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mr. Valentine, or if this is the first time I've had the pleasure, nice to make your acquaintance. Today I'm finally watching Forrest Gump. I'm a movie lover, so I've heard the references, the allusions to this film, the life being like a box of chocolates. I've seen clips of him running through memes with the beard, and obviously, who hasn't heard somebody say, Jenny? I am interested to put the pieces of the puzzle together during my first time watching this. So I appreciate you being here. If you want to support the channel, like this video, leave some comments down below so I can have some undulation with the algorithm, and subscribe to the channel if you are not already a subscriber. Appreciate all my patrons over there, the Patreon. And a special shout out goes to my Prestige Worldwide members who are getting full unedited length reactions. Russian Paul, DeAndre Flyboy, Rachel P, KDS, John M, Robert M, and Thistlefig. You guys are keeping me buoyant, and I appreciate you showing me love over there on the Patreon. But without further ado, Forrest Gump. Let's go. Those shoes got some miles on it, huh?
Hello. My name's Forrest Gump.
Wait, I love Tom Hanks, dude.
You want a chocolate? I could eat about 1.5 million of these. My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Philosophically potent, that utterance there.
Those must be comfortable shoes. I wish I had shoes like that.
My feet hurt.
Mom always said there's an awful lot you can tell about a person by their shoes. Where they going, where they been.
Mama is a poet, it sounds like.
I bet if I think about it real hard, I could remember my first pair of shoes. Mama said they'd take me anywhere. She said they was my magic shoes. All right.
Flashback to?
Open your eyes now. Let's take a little walk around.
What's his condition, I wonder? Polio, question mark?
His legs are strong as Gump, as strong as I've ever seen. But his back's as crooked as a politician. But we're gonna straighten him right up now. What do we...
There's an expression I've never heard. The inimitable Sally Field.
Haven't you ever seen a little boy with braces on his legs before?
Right.
Don't ever let anybody tell you they're better than you, Forrest. If God intended everybody to be the same, giving us all braces on our legs.
Oh, that is touching. A mother empowering her son.
You're the same as everybody else. You are no different.
Your boy's different,
Okay.
Ms. Gump. His IQ's 75.
75?
Now this is normal. Forrest is right here. He's going to have to go to special school. He'll be just fine.
Does normal mean anyway? He might be a bit on the slow side.
Normal is a relative term.
We're talking about 5 little points here. There must be something can be done.
We don't want to see anybody left behind. Is that Mr. Gump? Mrs. Gump?
He has a lecherous look in his eye.
He's on vacation.
Oh, mother's love. Am I right? Oh, no, dude. Trauma must ensue from this, huh?
Your mama sure does care about your schooling, son.
I don't care for you, my guy.
You don't say much, do you?
Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Your pathetic sounds while you're on top of my mother, you heathen.
A young man was staying with us, and he had him a guitar case.
Guitar. Oh.
Forrest, I told you not to bother this nice young man.
Oh, no, that's all right, man. I was just showing him a thing or two on the guitar here.
Wait, is that Austin Butler?
Say, man, show me that crazy little walk you just did there. Slow it down some.
You ain't nothing but a... I like that guitar.
Hey, I like the reimagining of his inspiration from Forrest Gump himself.
This one night, me and Mama was out shopping. We walked right by Benson's Furniture and Appliance store. And guess what?
Read it and weep, baby.
Well, he sung too many songs. Had himself a heart attack or something.
Or something. It's wild how back in the day it was such a controversy, him shaking his hips thusly. His hips don't lie, Shakira.
I remember the bus ride on the first day of school.
Are you coming along? Mama said not to be taking rides from strangers.
This is the bus to school.
I'm Forrest Gump.
Ah, he's a little gentleman.
Well, now we ain't strangers anymore.
No, y'all are not. Very intimate.
Slate's taken. Taken.
Oh man, kids are the worst, man. Like, universally, historically.
I do remember the first time I heard the sweetest voice in the wide world.
Sit here if you want.
Oh, that's so sweet.
What's wrong with your legs? Nothing at all, thank you. My legs are just fine and dandy.
Thanks for asking.
Are you stupid or something? Mama says stupid is as stupid does. I'm Jenny. I'm Forrest.
Oh, Jenny. Are you stupid or something? Hey now, Jenny.
You can do it!
I showed her how to dangle. She helped me learn how to read, and I showed her how to swing.
He's a little gymnast.
Just sit out and wait for the stars. For some reason, Jenny didn't ever want to go home.
Okay, Jenny, I'll stay.
She likes spending time with you, bud.
Most special friend.
There's a bond, a rapport being built. Why go home?
Now, my mom always told me that miracles happen every day. Some people don't think.
That lady's just trying to read her magazine.
Are you crying or just playing stupid? Look, I'm Forrest Gump. Just run away, Forrest.
Ah, come on.
Forrest, run away! Hurry!
Those kids are making my blood boil.
Run, Forrest, run! Run, Forrest!
I love understanding the context. Oh, he's taking off with them braces, though. He's undergoing metamorphosis, like Franz Kafka.
But I can run like the wind blows.
Fly like the wind, bullseye.
If I was going somewhere, I was running.
I ran so far away.
You, flock of seagulls. You know why we're here?
Oh, look at that form, though. Is he gonna be in the Olympics?
Now, remember how I told you that Jenny never seemed to want to go home?
I recall.
Her daddy was some kind of a farmer.
Jenny?
He was a very loving man. He was always kissing and touching her and her sisters.
I don't like how he described that.
Jenny, why'd you come to school today? Shh. Daddy's taking a nap. Come on.
Oh, man. He's one of these guys, huh?
Pray with me, Forrest. Pray with me. Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away from here. Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far.
That's devastating.
God is mysterious. He didn't turn Jenny into a bird that day. Instead, he had the police say Jenny didn't have to stay in that house no more.
You got that right.
Jenny'd sneak out and come on over to my house just 'cause she said she was scared. I think it was her grandma's dog. He was a mean dog.
He ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Was best friends all the way up through high school.
Hey, stupid!
Quit it!
Ah,
Run, Forrest, run!
even as a teenager? Does the nonsense ever end?
I ran to get where I was going. I never thought it would take me anywhere.
In an ineffable way, this movie feels so sophisticated. Emotionally. he got to run like a 4-140.
Hell is that?
That there is Forrest Gump, the local idiot.
Local idiot? Like the Dostoevsky character? Prince Mushkin? Okay, let's not hurl epithets here. Little quick diversion. He's playing with his food. I mean, y'all told him to run. Y'all got to put a limit, draw a boundary.
Two Negroes were admitted, but only after Governor George Wallace had carried out his symbolic threat panned in the schoolhouse door.
I take it from that statement.
Oh, y'all getting historically weighty, huh?
Coons are trying to get into school.
Coons! Well, raccoons trying to get on our back porch. Mama just chasing them off with a broom.
Raccoons, you idiot niggas. And they want to go to school with us.
With us? They do?
Shortly after Governor Wallace had carried out his...
Imagine having to deploy armed services to get people into school. History is a doozy, huh?
Graham, commander of the National Guard, and Governor Wallace.
That's a seamless composite image right there.
For a day's end, the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa had been desegregated. Students Jimmy Hood and Vivian Malone had been signed up for summer classes.
Ma'am, you dropped your book. Ma'am.
Kindness being exhibited.
Because Jenny went to a college I couldn't go to. It was a college just for girls. But I go and visit her every chance I got.
Wait, I'm loving Tom Hanks in this movie. Did he win an Oscar for this? Oh, man. Protective Gump on the case. Forrest. Crispin Glover's character.
Hey, you, get your damn hands off her.
Who is that? Don't go! Billy, wait a second!
Billy is livid, man.
Look at you. Come on. Come on.
Uh-oh. Where we going, Jenny, huh? Back to your boudoir?
I want to be a singer like Joan Baez. On an empty stage with my guitar, my voice. Just me.
She gonna reach stardom one day?
People on a personal level.
he's scrutinizing her body, all right.
Have you ever been with a girl, Forrest?
I sit next to them in my home economics class all the time.
That counts. Ooga. Hubba hubba. Look at his face, dude. He's like, all right, something's happening here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Did he just jump the gun? Figuratively?
Oh.
It's all right.
Start smoking the cigarette. Hopefully it was good for you too.
Oh, I'm dizzy.
Did he say he was dizzy?
That never happened in home ec.
Oh man, that is uproarious, bro.
I think I wrote your roommate's.
She's horrified, dude. She's like, I just witnessed the weirdest sexual intercourse of my life.
They even put me on a thing called the All-America team, where you get to meet the President of the United States.
Forrest Gump was nice then.
American football team at the Oval Office today.
Now, the really good thing about...
This is beautiful movie making.
I must have drank me about 15 Dr. Peppers.
Congratulations. How does it feel to be an All-American?
It's an honor, sir.
Congratulations.
Forrest Gump gotta go see a man about a horse.
Congratulations. How does it feel to be an All-American?
Very good, sir.
Congratulations. How do you feel?
I got it. Hey.
I believe he said he had to go pee.
Yeah, he did. Hey, I like these visual graphics here. I mean, you can kind of tell, but it plays for me. It plays.
Sometime later, somebody shot that nice young president when he was riding in his car.
Oh, man.
And a few years after that, somebody shot his little brother, too. He was in a hotel kitchen.
Yeah, what was in the water in the 60s, huh? Savages.
5 years of playing football, I got a college degree.
Congratulations, son.
Mama was so proud.
Forrest, I'm so proud of you. Here, I'll hold this for you.
He's a gentleman and a scholar.
Have you given any thought to your future?
Hello, I'm Forrest Gump.
How many years of husky?
Oh.
Get your faggy ass on the bus. You're in the army now.
Forrest Gump is about to go full metal jacket, I see. The duality of man, sir.
It was only my induction day, and I was already getting yelled at.
Sit down if you want to.
Only takes one person to extend the olive branch.
I've been working on shrimp boats all my life. I started out on my uncle's boat. That's my mama's brother. When I was about maybe 9.
Is that how that checks out, I think.
My given name is Benjamin Buford Blue. People call me Bubba.
Alliteration?
So Bubba was from Biola Battery, Alabama, and his mama cooked shrimp.
Downloading the data.
And her mama, before her mama, cooked shrimp too. Bubba's family knew everything there was to know about the shrimping.
His mother was Hattie McDaniel.
I'm going into the shrimping business for myself after I get out the army.
What's your sole purpose in this army?
To do whatever you tell me, drill sergeant?
You're a goddamn genius. That's the most outstanding answer I've ever heard. You must have a goddamn IQ of 160.
Not exactly.
What you do is you just drag your nets along the buck. On a good day, you can catch over 100 pounds of shrimp.
He has shrimp monomania. I like it.
Pan fried, deep fried, stir fried. There's pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp.
I think I need to have a little shrimp entree after this movie. It's whetting my appetite.
Shrimp sandwich. That's about it.
Yeah, after 3 days of going on a litany.
Turns out, Jenny had gotten into some trouble over some photos of her in her college sweater. And she was thrown out of school.
My baby died.
Little Puritans. Don't do my Jen A like that.
I took the bus up to Memphis to see her perform in that show.
Oh.
Give her a big hand, guys. And now, for your listening...
Not exactly what she had in mind, I don't think.
Let's give a big round of applause to the luscious Bobby Dylan.
How many roads must a man walk down before you can call him?
Oh, she did say Bobby Dylan, did it?
And how many seas
Must a white duck sail
Her dream had come true.
she sleeps
in the sand? I love that song, dude.
Yes, and how many
Oh,
times?
she's in her birthday suit. Oh, the trajectory of her life saddens me.
Forrest, what are you doing here? What are you doing? Damn!
She's got a little sympathy and compassion. A little overzealous at times, but...
Forrest, you can't keep trying to rescue me all the time.
They was trying to grab you.
You can't keep doing this all the time.
I can't help it. I love you.
Forrest, you don't know what love is.
It's heartbreaking. I want to know what love is.
You remember that time we prayed, Forrest? We prayed for God to turn me into a bird so I could fly far, far away. You think I could fly off this bridge?
No, Jenny. Oh, the world is a better place with you in it.
What do you mean, Jenny?
Nothing.
Oh, it better be nothing.
I gotta get out of here.
Wait, Jenny.
She's enduring a little psychic pain, I think.
Stay away from me, please. Can I ride?
Where you going?
I don't care.
In the truck.
Oh,
So bye-bye, Jenny. They sending me to Vietnam. This is whole other country.
this movie is balancing between dark and light with expertise.
Just if you're ever in trouble, don't try to be brave. You just run, okay? Just run away.
Okay.
He has that in his repertoire.
Jenny, I write you all the time.
This movie's trying to make me cry, dude. What? I didn't realize it was this emotional.
And just like that, she was gone.
She said, the guy says, where are you going? He says, anywhere. Ah, if that's not telling of her condition in life, I don't know what is. She's rudderless.
You come back safe to me. Do you hear?
From your mouth to God's ears. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
They told us that Vietnam was going to be very different from the United States of America.
War. Huh. Good God, y'all. What is it good for?
Do not salute me. I'm Lieutenant Dan Taylor. Welcome to Fort Platoon.
Lieutenant Dan.
What's wrong with your lip?
I was born with big gums, sir.
Oh.
I'm gonna tuck that in. Gonna get that caught on a tripwire.
I thought he had some dip in. Some skull or something.
I felt real lucky he was my lieutenant. Somebody in his family had fought and died in every single American war.
Ah, that's not promising for his chances.
I'm gonna lean up against you. You just lean right back against me. This way we don't have to sleep with our heads in the mud.
Aw, brotherly love.
Cause we be watching out for one another. Like brothers and stuff. Hey, Forrest, something I've been thinking about. I got a very important question to ask you.
Go on, shoot.
How would you like to go into the shrimping business with me?
Okay.
So many pounds for gas. You can just live right on the boat. You ain't got to pay no rent.
That's idyllic, dude. Idyllic.
I even wrote Jenny and told her all about it. I sent her
This soundtrack is amazing.
and how I was looking forward to getting a letter from her just as soon as she had the time.
Flower power, baby.
I'd always let her know that I was okay.
She's in the counterculture movement.
Just like that, somebody turned off the rain and the sun come out.
I can see clearly now, baby. It's a startling juxtaposition, but it tracks. They are in Vietnam after all. Come on, we need backup. Requesting backup.
I ran so far and so fast, pretty soon I was all by myself, which was a bad thing. Bubba. Bubba was my best good friend. I had to make sure he was okay.
Oh, that's tender, man. He's going back for the homie. I like how Forrest Gump is being depicted here. The quality of character.
I couldn't just let him lay there all alone and scared the way he was. Somebody else was saying, "Help me, Forrest, help me."
Bubba bet not be gone already, dude. I know the movies need dramatic tension, but not like this.
Just leave me here. Get away. Just leave me here. Get out. God, I said leave me here. God damn it.
Ah. He's trying to keep this tradition all in the family. Boy, the way Glenn Miller played. Something bit me.
Where the hell do you think you're going? I got an airstrike inbound right now. They're gonna nade the whole area.
Please let Bubba be alive.
Here, God damn it.
Because this movie is threatening to rip me apart if he's not alive.
Forrest.
No.
Okay, Forrest. I'm gonna
okay?
Oh, no, you're not, dude.
No, we'll be all right.
If they do Bubba like this. Oh. That's a stunning piece of filmmaking right there. Hopefully it's not bookended with Bubba's death here. Come on. I'm hanging my hat on hope.
If I'd have known this was going to be the last time me and Bubba was going to talk, I'd have thought of something better to say.
Hey, Bubba. Hey, Forrest. What just happened?
Got shot. Then Bubba said something I won't ever forget.
I want to go home.
Bubba was my best good friend. And even I know that ain't something you can find just around the corner.
Oh man, he wants to go home.
Gonna be a shrimp and boat captain, but instead he died right there by that river in Vietnam.
Oh, that's messing me up, dude. Such a tender, touching sequence, man.
That jumped up and bit you.
Oh, yes, sir. Bit me directly in the buttocks. They said it was $1 million wound, but the Army must keep that money because I still ain't seen a nickel of that $1 million.
He ain't seen one red cent. Is that offensive?
They gave me all the ice cream I could eat. And guess what? A good friend of mine was in the bed.
Hey man, rest in peace, Bubba, dude. Oh, I thought he was gonna make it.
In a dime, I got you some ice cream.
All right.
It's time for your bath, Lieutenant.
Oh my. That's intense AF.
Gump, how can you watch that stupid shit? Turn it off.
I'm sick of the insolence. Y'all gonna show Forrest Gump some respect.
For some reason, ping pong came very natural to me.
See?
With the ice cream cone in hand.
So I started playing it all the time. I played ping pong even when I didn't have anyone to play ping pong with.
Precision. Par excellence.
I played ping pong so much, I even played it in my sleep.
Thought he was about to get Gomer Pyle.
We all have a destiny. Nothing just happens. It's all part of a plan. I should have died out there with my men. Now, I'm nothing but a goddamn cripple. A legless freak. Look at me.
It's an interesting perspective to have. Rather be dead.
What it's like not to be able to use your legs.
Well, yes, sir, I do.
It's funny you should ask.
Do you understand what I'm saying, Gump? This wasn't supposed to happen. Not to me.
Hey, if we lose Lieutenant Dan by the end of this, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take it. I'm already fractured from Bubba.
I was Lieutenant Dan Taylor.
You still Lieutenant Dan.
Forrest Gump doling out affirmation left and right.
2 weeks later, I left Vietnam.
I understand you were wounded. Where were you hit?
In the buttocks, sir.
Well, that must be a sight. I'd kind of like to see that.
Come again? Ask and ye shall receive.
It's a good thing Mama was resting, because the streets was awful crowded with people. Were loud and pushy.
Okay, follow me!
Everywhere I went, I had to stand in line.
I like how this movie is insinuating Forrest Gump into these momentous events of history. I like that as a narrative choice.
Tell us a little bit about the war, man.
War in Vietnam?
War in Viet fucking Nam!
None other, my friend. Tell him about your friend Bubba and the atrocities.
Well, there was only one thing I could say about the war in Vietnam. Well, there's only one thing I could say. The war in Vietnam.
Fill me in.
In Vietnam.
Cover-ups, am I right? Governmental cover-ups.
Don't be getting this goddamn pointer! Christ, what are they doing this?
What could he be saying? Something so scintillating?
That's all I have to say about that.
Take two. Action.
That's the right on, man. You said it all.
Oh, man.
What's your name, man?
My name is Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump!
I'm so intrigued to hear what he had to say. No way.
Jenny!
You got darn right, that's Jenny, wading through the waters of anti-war sentiments. I hope they get married by the end of this tale.
It was the happiest moment of my life. Jenny and me was just like peas and carrots.
Run it back.
Introduced me to some of her new friends.
Shut that blonde man and get your white ass away from that window. You know we in a war here?
They're crossing paths with Fred Hampton.
Because we, the Black Panthers, are against the war in Vietnam. Against any war where black soldiers are sent to the front line to die for a country that hates them.
Militancy.
Yes, we are against all these racist and imperial dog animals.
Excuse me? Oh, man. He's seeing red. Have a little bit of that. Yeah. Yeah. How dare you? Stop it. He just laid his miscreant hands on you.
I shouldn't have brought you here. I should have known it was just going to be some bullshit hassle.
He should not be hitting you, Jenny.
This is correct.
Sorry I had a fight in the middle of your Black Panther party.
He is a gentleman and a scholar.
We walked around all night, just talking.
Just catching up, you know.
All the traveling she'd done, and how she discovered ways to expand her mind, learn how to live in harmony.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Wish you wouldn't go, Jenny.
I have to, Forrest.
Oh.
Jenny?
This douchebag in the background.
It's just this war and that lying son of a bitch Johnson. It would never hurt you. You know that.
Oh, that frustrates me so.
You know what I think? You should go home to Greenbow, Alabama!
Yeah, say it with your chest, Forrest Gump. Say it with your chest. Yeah, dude. Is she gonna go back to him? Question mark?
We have very different lives, you know.
Oh, man. All-star athlete in college, Medal of Honor. It's not enough for you, Jenny?
To have this.
Forrest, I can't keep this.
I got it, just by doing what you told me to do.
Why are you so good to me?
You're my girl.
I'll always be your girl.
That's so touching. And affecting. All right. I like the puppeteering of this movie. It's got its hooks inside of me. And hey, I feel like I'm in good hands. Jenny's not, though. Get this Get out of her life, fella.
And just like that, she was gone out of my life again.
Quick as she came.
So I was in the special services, traveling around the country, cheering up all them wounded veterans and showing them how to play ping pong. I was so good that some years later, the Army decided that I should be on the All-America ping pong team.
The world must see this level of talent and bravura.
I was a national celebrity, famouser even than Captain Kangaroo.
Here he is, Forrest Gump, right here.
Dick Cavett. Have y'all seen the Dick Cavett show? He was a hell of an interviewer, man.
Forrest Gump, John Lennon.
John Lennon. Watching the Wheels Go Round is my favorite song by him.
In the land of China, nothing at all.
No possessions?
And in China, they never go to church.
Yoko, oh no.
No religion, too?
Hard to imagine.
Well, it's easy if you try, Dick.
Okay.
Some years later, that nice young man from England.
Yo, they are goofy.
Shrimping boats. Shrimping boats? Who gives a shit about shrimping boats?
I gotta buy me one of them shrimp boats as soon as I have some money. Made me a promise to Bubba.
Aww.
As soon as the war was over, we'd go in partners. He'd be the captain of the shrimp boat, and I'd be his first mate.
This movie has such a remarkable level of immediacy, dude. He's gonna continue this company in memory of his friend.
If you're ever a shrimp boat captain, that's the day I'm an astronaut.
He's one mighty detractor for this vision here.
My name is Forrest Gump.
The cunning Carla, and long lives Lenore.
Alliteration. Ladies of the night, I think. I don't want to cast aspersions.
For that fun, I began to think about Jenny, wondering how she was spending her New Year's night.
Jenny's living in his mind rent-free. Jenny is living a fast and loose lifestyle, flying by the seat of her pants. Reiterate, I hope they get married by the end of this because Jenny is beset by difficulties. And I feel like in some weird way they mesh, they gel, they jibe. They're having a regular bacchanal revelry. Oh, Forrest. Forrest is about to get gumped. Wait, has he been with a woman?
What's the problem? Did you lose your packet in a war or something? Stupid or something?
What did you say?
He said he's your friend stupid or something.
She repeats it.
You shut up! Don't you ever call him stupid!
Like, yeah.
Goddamn clothes!
Lieutenant Dan coming to his defense. I love that.
Get out of here!
Oh, these floozies, strumpets.
Oh, no.
Dastardly.
I'm sorry I ruined your New Year's Eve party, Lieutenant Dan. She tastes like cigarettes.
Oh, that's abominable.
They invited me and the ping pong team to visit the White House. So I went, again, and I met the President of the United States again.
Sounded like it's such an inconvenience.
So are you enjoying yourself in our nation's capital, young man? Yes, sir. Well, where are you staying?
Death, taxes, and Forrest Gump meeting the president. These are the guarantees in life.
Of a much nicer hotel. It's brand new, very modern. I'll have my people take care of it for you.
You might want to send a maintenance man over to that office across the way. The lights are off and they must have looked for a fuse box or something because they're keeping me awake.
The floodgates are open. Watergate-wise, that's funny, dude. This is an imaginative movie.
Therefore, I shall resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow. Vice President Ford.
Such a scandal.
As president.
Chicanery.
Dr. Gump, I have your discharge papers. Service is up, son.
Almost like the dishonorable discharge you had earlier with Jenny.
Just like that, my service in the United States Army was over. So I went home.
He was like, you ain't said nothing but a word.
I'm her mama.
I know. $25,000. I thought maybe you could hold it for a while. See if it grows on you.
I don't know if he wants to be associated with Chairman Mao.
It's funny how things work out.
I don't know if you want to be bedfellows with him.
I went on down to Biola Battery to meet Bubba's family and make the introduction.
Are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
Stupid is stupid does, Mrs. Blue.
The false dichotomy fallacy.
Hey, Bubba, it's me, Forrest Gump.
Don't remind me.
I remember everything you said, and I got it all figured out. I'm taking the $24,562 that I got, that's left after a new haircut and a new suit and a real fancy dinner, and I bought a bus ticket and 3 Dr. Peppers.
The necessities of life.
Are you stupid or something? Stupid is as stupid does, sir.
Okay.
Putting all that on gas, ropes, and new nets. A brand new shrimping boat.
The commitment to his friend is astounding. And he's actually doing this. I don't know why that delights me so.
Now, Bubba told me everything he knew about shrimping, but you know what I found out? Shrimping is tough.
Shrimping ain't easy.
Hey, you ever think about naming this old boat? It's bad luck to have a boat without a name.
I'd never named a boat before.
Brainstorm time.
There's only one I could think of. The most beautiful name in the wide world.
Naturally. But where is she at this juncture? Hey. She's partaking in a little bit of that old booger sugar. A little bit off the beaten path here, Jenny. Oh, look at the pallor of her skin. Oh, no. Oh, dude. This is tragic. Come on, Jenny, dude. Is she really about to? Oh, God. This movie is stressing me out, man. She was always asking if she could fly when she jumped off the bridge earlier. Come on, Jenny, stay with us, man. I've seen that meme, and it's so funny putting it in his framework and its context. That's funny.
Well, thought I'd try out my sea legs.
Well, you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Yes, I know that.
Perceptive Forrest Gump, dude.
Get on the wheel and take a left!
Okay!
What are you doing? Take a left!
I am appreciating the tone of this movie. I cannot anticipate the direction it's taking.
Still no shrimp, Lieutenant Dan.
Okay, so I was wrong.
Well, how are we gonna find them?
Well, maybe you should just pray for shrimp.
I went to church every Sunday.
So impressionable. Lieutenant Dan is living his best life.
Hurricane Carmen came through here yesterday.
yesterday, destroying nearly everything in its path. And is in other towns up in Biola Battery's entire shrimping industry has fallen victim to Carmen.
Story of the hurricane. Bob Dylan, anybody?
This reporter has learned, in fact, only one shrimping boat actually survived the storm.
Louise, that's Forrest.
After that, shrimping was easy.
Still standing. Shrimping is easy indeed.
And since people still needed them shrimps, tails, and barbecues and all, and we were the only boat left standing, Bubba Gump Shrimp's what they got.
Bubba Gump Shrimp.
We got a whole bunch of boats. 12 Jennies, big old warehouse. We even have hats that say Bubba Gump on them.
He's a regular shrimp magnet. He's a baron.
Hold on there, boy.
Are you telling me you're the owner of the Bubba Gump Shrimp?
Yes, sir. We got more money than David Crockett.
Of course he's renowned.
I heard some whoppers in my time, but that tops them all. We were sitting next to a millionaire.
Ah, little do you know, fella.
Would you like to see what Lieutenant Dan looks like?
Yes, I would.
Forrest Gump has receipts here. I don't know why y'all are being so condescending.
That's him right there. And let me tell you something about Lieutenant Dan.
Pick my brain.
I never thanked you for saving my life.
What? Wait a second.
He never actually said so, but I think he made his peace with God.
Ah, that's a stunning image.
Anyone, go, Margaret.
Forrest had a phone call.
You have to tell him to call him back. He is indisposed.
It better be Jenny, dude.
His mama sick.
Alan, follower of Charles Manson, better known as Squeaky, attempted to assassinate the president. Shaking hands.
Yeah, you got that right. Mama's sick. How severe is it? Come on, man.
Where's Mama?
She's upstairs.
I don't like the look on their faces.
Hi, Forrest.
I'll see you tomorrow. We sure got you straightened out, didn't we, boy?
He's no longer as crooked as a politician. You got that right. Or a question mark.
What's the matter, Mama?
I'm dying, Forrest. Come on in, sit down over here.
Oh, no. This movie got me feeling vulnerable.
Why are you dying, Mama?
It's my time. It's just my time. Don't you be afraid, sweetheart. Death is just a part of life. Something we're all destined to do. I didn't know it, but I was destined to be your mama. I did the best I could.
This is so sweet.
I happen to believe you make your own destiny. You have to do the best with what God gave you.
What's my destiny, Mom?
You're gonna have to figure that out for yourself. Life is a box of chocolates, Forrest. You never know what you're gonna get.
Mama always had a way of explaining things so I could understand them.
Such a good character.
She had got the cancer and died on a Tuesday. I bought her a new hat with little flowers on it. And that's all I had to say about that.
Oh, that's how you feel moving? That's remarkably heartbreaking.
Now, because I'd been a war hero and national celebrity and a shrimping boat captain, City Falls of Greenbow, Alabama decided to get together and offered me a fine job.
All right, rest in peace, Bubba and Mama Gump, dude.
Though he did take care of my Bubba Gump money, he got me invested in some kind of fruit company. And so then I got a call from him saying we don't have to worry about money no more. That's good. One less thing.
Fruit company. Ah, this movie is taking me through the ringer. Put me through my paces. Covering all the bases.
So?
Insert other idioms here.
Square Gospel Church. And Lieutenant Dan said I was nuts. I gave Bubba's mama Bubba share. You know what?
Yeah, you did.
She didn't have to work in nobody's kitchen no more.
Oh, man. A nice little symmetrical storytelling.
I'd always think of Jenny.
Is that actually her? Or is this an apparition? Man, this movie got me feeling tense, dude. Present tense. This movie has such a complexity of thought and how it renders its emotional scenarios. It's brilliant.
And then she was there.
Like, actually, or is this still a figment of your imagination?
Hello, Forrest.
Hello, Jenny.
So much subtext.
Jenny came back and stayed with me. Maybe it was because she had nowhere else to go. Or maybe it was because she was so tired because she went to bed and slept and slept. She hadn't slept in years.
Yeah, she's been partying for many a moon. Everybody needs a wind down period.
And she'd listen about ping-ponging and shrimping and Mama making a trip up to heaven. I did all the talking. Jenny most of the times was real quiet.
Poetic expression, Mama made a trip to heaven. If I were a betting man, I'm not. But if I were, I would say that Jenny's father did not make the aforementioned trip. He took a journey southbound. Yeah, let it out, Jenny, man. Ain't no telling what you experienced, the trauma you endured in that God-forsaken household.
Sometimes I guess there just aren't enough rocks. I never really knew why she came back.
That is a profound thought.
And she gave me the best gift anyone could ever get in the wide world.
Oh, the kicks he had in the opening frame. Ah, that's a nice touch.
Will you marry me?
Make him an honest man.
Make a good husband, Jenny.
You would, Forrest.
But you won't marry me.
You don't want to marry me.
Why don't you love me, Jenny?
It's the prevailing question.
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
Okay, he walks away. He's like, I can't be in here anymore. Why is she not? That's stupefying. What does she have a self-worth issue? She thinks she's not worthy? Because all of his achievements or her past, her father, her exploits, drug-wise, relationship-wise.
Jenny.
Forrest, I do love you.
Oh, I love you enough to make the beast with two backs. These boots are made for knocking. Let's get it on. Oh, baby. Let's get it on. Okay, Forrest Gump then got him some. Encore, encore. Oh.
Where are you running off to?
I'm not running.
Jenny, are you about to hit it and quit it? You're not going to go wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Or sir, for this matter. bet he's feeling dizzy still. Oh, she gave the medal back, dude. Earth shattering. Best friend's gone, mom's gone, the girl you love, it's going unrequited. He just starts running.
Forrest Gump, a gardener from Greenbow, Alabama, has been running across America. Charles Cooper brings us history.
He's on a trek.
Forrest Gump, a gardener from Greenbow, Alabama, is about to cross the Mississippi River again today.
I'll be damned.
Sir, where are you running?
She's dumbfounded.
Are you running for women's rights?
Or for the environment?
They just couldn't believe that somebody would do all that running for no particular reason. I just felt like running. I just felt like running.
Question asked and answered. It's like, forget about the philosophical, economic, and social narrative you're trying to paint. I'm just moving my body.
I mean, it was like an alarm went off in my head, you know? I said, here's a guy that's got his act together. Here's somebody who's got it all figured out. I'll follow you anywhere, Mr. Gump.
So, I got company.
Forrest Gump should run this country. Gump 2024.
Wonder if you might help me, huh? Listen, I'm in the bumper sticker business. To think up a good slogan, and since you have been such a big inspiration to the people around here, be able to help me jump into. Whoa, man! You just ran through a big pile of dog shit.
It happens.
Yeah, c'est la vie.
What shit?
Sometimes. And some years later, I heard that fella come up with a bumper sticker slogan, and he made a lot of money off of it.
What better way? Case in point. Crap does happen.
He wanted to put my face on a t-shirt, but he couldn't draw that well. Didn't have a camera.
Here, use this one. Nobody likes that color anyway.
Have a nice day.
Okay.
Found out that man did come up with an idea for a t-shirt. He made a lot of money off of it.
This is great writing here, dude. The imagination, the creativity, the execution.
I had run for 3 years, 2 months, 14 days, and 16 hours.
3 years running.
Quiet, quiet. He's gonna say something.
Nobody was saying anything.
I'm pretty tired. Think I'll go home now.
And just like that, he's like, you know what? I think I've reached my threshold for this whole running business. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir.
She saw me on TV running. I'm supposed to go on the number 9 bus to Richmond Street, get off and go 1 block left to 1947 Henry.
Yeah, you will. She's telling you to come home. She's coming to her senses.
Down that way.
Down that way?
Down that way.
It was nice talking to you.
Hey! Forrest, how you doing?
Reunited and it feels so good.
About that?
Now, come on, let's come together in matrimony.
This your house?
Give me some icing on this cake. It's a great film.
Listen, Forrest, I don't know how to say this. I want to apologize for anything that I ever did to you because I was messed up.
Yoo-hoo! Hey! Hi! Hey, you!
A little self-awareness. Making amends.
Thanks.
No problem. Gotta go, Jen. I'm double packed.
Okay.
Bye. Thanks.
Haley Joel Osment.
Mr. Gump, here, can you say hi to him?
Hello, Mr. Gump.
Hello?
Oh, can I go watch TV now?
Just keep it low.
Cute kid.
You're a mama, Jenny.
I'm a mama.
It better not be from that jerk dude who slapped her.
His name's Forrest.
Like me.
I named him after his daddy.
He got a daddy named Forrest, too?
You're his daddy, Forrest.
Daddy Gump. It sends shockwaves to you, huh?
There's nothing you need to do, okay? You didn't do anything wrong. Okay.
He just want to bear some responsibility.
Isn't he beautiful?
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. But is he smart?
He's very smart. He's one of the smartest in his class. Yeah, it's okay. Go.
Oh, Forrest Gump is one of the best characters ever penned. Is he smart or is he like...
What are you watching?
Fortnite.
This is a delicate movie, man. This film is tender. It's affectionate. It's caring. It's potent.
Forrest, I'm sick.
What, do you have a cough due to cold?
Come on.
I have some kind of virus, and the doctors don't know what it is, and there isn't anything they can do about it.
This movie's not playing, huh? This is playing for keeps.
Little Forrest could come stay house in Greenbow. I'll take care of you if you're sick.
I don't doubt that for 1 second, Forrest Gump.
Would you marry me, Forrest?
She has an incurable disease and they're getting married. This is a whirlwind of events for old Mr. Valentine here, man. She is a sight for sore eyes, that's for darn sure.
Lieutenant Dan.
Of course, Lieutenant Dan is on the scene. This movie, it knows what it's doing, man. This is such a great film. Good googly moogly.
Hello, Forrest. You got new legs. New legs.
I got new legs.
He's been reborn.
Titanium alloy. It's what they use on the space shuttle.
Magic legs.
This is my fiance, Susan.
Lieutenant Dan.
You rascal. Oh, man. This is a delightful, insightful movie. I have been torn asunder, and I'm loving every second. No? Oh, okay. Whew.
Hey.
Right in the same bed his mother was in, man. It's just unendurable, intolerable.
Were you scared in Vietnam?
Yes. I don't know. Sometimes it would stop raining long enough for the stars to come out. And then it was nice. It was like just before the sun goes to bed down on the bayou. Goes over a million sparkles on the water.
This is beautiful expression of feeling and thoughts here.
I love you.
You died on a Saturday morning. Had you placed here under a tree. And I had that house of your father bulldozed to the ground.
You got that right, you did.
Little Forrest is doing just fine. About to start school again soon. I make his breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day.
Oh, Forrest, dude.
Combs his hair, brushes his teeth every day.
Of course you're a good father, Forrest. I would expect nothing less.
He's really good. Forrest, you go. We fish a lot. And every night we read a book. You're so smart, Jenny.
Oh.
You'd be so proud of him.
This is stupendously affecting.
Here, wrote you a letter.
The depiction of this character.
And he says, I can't read it. It's supposed to, so I just leave it here for you.
This movie engenders a terrific degree of sympathy and empathy for the storyline and the characters.
I don't know if we each have a destiny or if we're all just floating around accidental like on a breeze.
Like the feather at the beginning. We don't know. That's the beauty of it.
I miss you, Jenny. If there's anything you need, I won't be far away.
Now that is one hell of a lovable character. Enduring such hardship and grief, man. And she was praying earlier to get turned into a bird and fly away. Okay, movie. Touche film. Touche, dude.
Hey, Forrest, I want to tell you I love you.
I love you too, Daddy.
I'll be right here when you get back.
Yeah, you will. I know you will.
You understand this is the bus to the school now, don't you?
Forrest, and you were Dorothy yours, and I'm Forrest Gump.
Full circle, baby. Chiasmus. I love screenwriting, dude. This is I'm reading this book. You couldn't pay me not to read this book. I'd like to see you try to stop me, dude. I know this is a page turner. Tina Turner. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. I mean, this is a virtually flawless story. I mean, as a cinephile, as a lover of storytelling and movies specifically, the cinema, this is an experience with a capital E. Like, where to begin? My thoughts on this movie. I'm still trying to process the glory of it, the elegance, and the most beautiful expression of the neurodivergent I've ever witnessed. I mean, I just got through, coincidentally or fate-wise, watching Love on the Spectrum, and, you know, this movie tackles it with such taste. The kind of person Forrest Gump is, and it has this. Okay, this movie ripped me. This movie ripped me open, dude. What are we doing? From everything, all the memes and stuff, you know, I thought this was gonna be, and it was funny. Don't get me wrong, it was very funny, but the gravity, the magnitude, the emotional magnitude of this movie is something to write home about, man. You know, it has such a felicity to it. It accurately chooses the words and the characters and the moments and the balance of the light and the dark, man. It was really something to behold, you know. And I'm pretty sure that he won an Oscar for this, or nominated. If not, you know, that's a travesty, the likes of which we've never seen, dude, because I feel like I've lived an entire life, you know. I feel like I've undergone metamorphosis like Forrest Gump when he was running and the braces went off. This is a tasteful film, a tasteful movie. Beautiful. People throw around the word beautiful needlessly and excessively these days to the point where it's getting kind of, you know, it's getting kind of trite and banal. But no, this is a beautiful film. Beautiful film. And I like from a screenwriting standpoint, the quirky story choices. I mean, guy who was born with a low IQ, sure. And then his mother cares about him and lifts him up. Although he has a low IQ, she doesn't want him to be treated any differently. And then that somehow morphs into this wonderful, touching film about, perseverance and grief and politics. I like how the politics and the significant events throughout American history were peppered in here, and it fit into the narrative. You're like, who would have thought it fit into the narrative? Oh man. Oh, he goes to become a successful college athlete. Then somebody hands him a pamphlet and say, have you thought about the future? Why not? Let's join the army. Goes to Vietnam, develops a penchant for ping pong, becomes notorious and well respected for his ping pong prowess. Alliteration. Love to see it. And and I so wanted Bubba to make it, but he lives on through Bubba Gump. And it pleases me so that, he kept his word. He's like, Bubba was so generous and like, would you like to start this business with me? Forrest was like, yes, I would. Bubba's last words was, I want to go home, man. All right, let me stop before I get emotional again. And then when he lost his mom, dude, and then the decision to have Jenny be in the same bed is masterful and painful, because imagine, and then is he smart or is he like me? That's the crux of the story right there. He's smart enough to have self-awareness to understand his own emotional psychological processes, and that's amazing, man. This is an amazing film. I want to watch it again right now, dude, but I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know if I can handle it like that Bo Burnham special. Yeah, and I like the sentiment, the philosophical musings this movie gave us, like subtly yet brilliantly. It's like it's the balance of the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, the tragic and the ecstasy in one. And that juxtaposition really worked for me in this movie. It's like when Jenny asked Forrest, were you scared over there in Vietnam? And he was like, yeah, well, there were times when the rain stopped and he was able to put things into perspective, to be able to hold two ideas in his head that, yeah, I'm afraid to die, I'm in danger, but look at the moon, look at the sky, look at the sunset. And it's like telling us, the audience, to appreciate the totality of life and all its manifestations. Yes, life is suffering, but to be able to find that joy, to be able to find that ray of sunshine amidst the rain cloud is, that's what you do it for, huh? That's what we get out of bed every day for. And this movie is really tapping into the appreciation of life and the joie de vivre. And it is told through his perspective is nothing short of spectacular, man. Who wrote this movie, brother? Who wrote this movie? This was a novel. I didn't know it was based on a novel, so I would definitely be picking that up. Download it on Kindle or audiobook, we'll see. But because I know there is even more richness. This movie displayed an admirable and, terrific level of complexity of thought and emotion and character building and trajectory of the story that I know that the book itself has a lot more to offer. So, yeah, I gotta go take some deep breaths, dude. I gotta go take some deep breaths after this movie, because this movie has given me a sense of affirmation, and it's both meaning, filled me with a sense of meaning in some inexpressible way, dude. But hey, that's why you watch movies, and I appreciate you watching this with me, because this was an experience, and I am honored to be able to share this with you, share this experience, man. Started this channel because I am obsessed with movies, if you can't tell already. And movies are more than a camera and actors and directors and a screenplay, I am stunned at the level of profundity of this movie. I truly am, dude. What is this movie? How is it so wonderful and engaging and compelling and riveting? I am at a loss for words, so much so that I'm ending this video. I appreciate you. If you want to support me, like this video, leave some comments down below. Subscribe. Do me a favor, subscribe. We're at 4,700. I appreciate you. Every subscribe, every like counts. Support me on the Patreon if you can or feel inclined to. But as always, until we meet again.